welcome, fellow Biafrans across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program. Today is the 6th of July 2024, and today is Saturday. Remember, Saturday is a special day, a day that Biafrans come together to raise funds and support the liberation of Biafra. A day the Biafrans come together to raise funds and support the Biafran Liberation Army. It is happening again today, and wherever you are, please prepare yourself and be part of this very amazing show. Wonderful Biafrans, remember this platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring informations and updates that has to do with the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, a platform where we bring informations coming directly from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. This is a platform where we'll speak on the things that are happening in the contraption called Nigeria, more especially the war that they have declared against the Biafran people after the declaration, and they are now hiding it. They do not want the international media to see it. The local media do not project it, but we bring those information out. If you want to see evidence in picture and video, go to the platform of our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi, the Oputo of Biafra land and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Go to his X platform. You are going to see every evidence required. Wonderful people that are watching this program, if you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You'll be among the first to receive it. Like and share widely, share to everyone, share to people so that they can hear and know what is going on in that contraption called Nigeria, and also have update on the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. Biafrans that are watching this program and people of the world, you know that the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic have announced that the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra will happen December 2nd, and there is no going back. During the convention in Finland, the final result of the self-referendum, which is still going on as we speak, will be announced. After the announcements of the result of the self-referendum, then the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra will be made in Lahti, Finland. Biafrans are already preparing and gearing up, and if you have not registered yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you have registered, you should have started preparing by now. Fellow Biafrans, every one of us should be on our toes and prepare. Do not get distracted. As you can see today, a lot of things are happening, right, left, and center. So many events are unfolding. Voices are coming from all corners, both truth one and those that are false. Both the deceptive voices and the real voices. Both voices that are come to distract us and voices that are not sincere. We are hearing voices up and down claiming to call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As you know, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu depends on the force we are putting to the government. And as we speak, they cannot hold back anymore. They cannot pretend not to know what to do. What the Biafran government is doing under the command of our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi today is the reason why every voice is speaking up and they cannot help themselves, even when they are not sincere. But I bet you all things is going to work for our own good. Whatever they plan, we go back to them, and all things will work for our own good. The Prime Minister of Biafra government is prepared and will never make any mistake. As those voices are coming from right, left, and center, wherever they are, they will continue to come, because whatever we are doing, we will intensify it and increase the force. They know that there is no more time. We have about 5 months to go, and they know that the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic is not a joke. I want you to hear what the people are saying in the street on the voices that are coming for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to hear what the street in Biafra land is saying. Let us watch and see.
The call by the Southeast governors to have Nnamdi Kanu released has been generating some reactions in the Southeast region. Hear what the people are saying. Some residents express mixed reaction over the governor's decision, while others commend the governors for their efforts to restore peace in the region.
It's long overdue. It's long overdue. He was kidnapped and seized all this while. But if they have woken up to go and ask the federal government to release him, now. It's a welcome idea.
The man has stayed there a lot, and for them to meet, to have some tete-a-tete on how to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by meeting the Mr. President is a welcome development. It's a nice move. I really applaud that.
These residents, however, describe the move by the Southeast governors as a welcome development and express optimism that he will be released soon.
Though he has suffered enough for years, he has been in detention, and I think when or if he's being released by the president, as they appeal, if the president can listen to it, I think it should be compensated to some extent to pay for at least the damages for him to set up his life and at least to start life, because he has suffered huge loss due to this incarceration.
The people are hopeful that the release of the IPOB leader will bring an end to the insecurity bedeviling the Southeast region due to his arrest. And that's it on Prudent MSTV News. Do well to like and share the broadcast. If you are not a subscriber yet, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. Thank you for listening, and bye for now.
You can see from the video I just played that some Biafrans are really smart and they are weak. Biafrans know that these governors cannot be trusted. These politicians can never be trusted. It has been 3 years now. 3 years, an innocent man has been incarcerated, and they all played a deaf ear. Even when we try to support and make sure that the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not swept under the carpet, they begin to attack Biafrans. They created so much insecurity in Biafra land by themselves. And today, when they have seen that they can't be able to stop him, they can't stop the Biafrans, they have finally begun to add their voice. Biafrans, wherever you are, do not get distracted. Do not get distracted. Always remember that the politicians can never ever be trusted. These are people that are pursuing their own personal interests. They are never working for your interest. They have never done so and will never do so. Every single one of them that is a politician, when they speak for what they stand to benefit. Whenever you see them talk, they are chasing something. That is why you must not allow their voice to go to yours. Whatever we are doing today that have brought us this far, we must continue, increase it and intensify. If you have not started supporting financially, support the Biafran restoration financially. Support it, because it is only Biafra that will grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the freedom he deserves. Only Biafra alone will grant him the freedom he deserves. If you think it's a joke, think again. And I want you to listen to another voice that is speaking about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Now, the question we should be asking is, when they went to search Nnamdi Kanu's house, what weapon did they find in that house? What is he being charged for? Are they stupid? The people that are being incited, are they stupid? We've had people say worse things in this country, and nobody has arrested them. For me, this whole thing has become a political issue. Nigeria has always been a country where there is selective justice, depending on who you know and what region you come from. But you see, when people say release Nnamdi Kanu, and they're saying the courts have granted him bail or whatever, we need to also put that in perspective. Now, when the appeal court discharged him and said he should be released, the first mistake the federal government did was not to have released him. Even if they were going to appeal that case, they should have released him. But they did not. They held him and then went to Supreme Court.
You heard him right. What this man said in this very place is the accurate information that you just got from him. When you see people asking for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as if he's begging, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not begging. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged in their own court. Instead of releasing him, they continue to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is when you see these governors expecting us to clap for them because the government are trying to do the right thing. We don't have to clap for them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime anywhere. He is being held against his will, and yet people are coming to pretend as if he has to beg before he gets his freedom. How can you continue to exist in such kind of a country? How can you continue to be part of such kind of an evil country? And these governors, in their presence, their own son, their own brother is denied freedom. He has not committed any crime known to man. They have held him against his will. And today, you look at them, they continue to pretend as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has committed any crime, as if they are doing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a favor. The government only have to implement the law which their court has put in place. The court say, free him. Why are you still holding him? It is so sad. And I'm going to bring to you finally again the program and the speech of Uwazirike has added his own voice. Let's also listen to what Uwazirike has to do, his own line of thought. Maybe something might come out of him. Let us listen to what Uwazirike has to say.
As a matter of fact, I doubt the procedure window dressing. They say, hey, I got Mr. Attorney General, Minister of Justice, so issue no lay, not to continue with the case. Okay, see, Mayor. When the European senators, Bakarov, Gawan and Attorney General, or even the President, say, Sunday Bo, Pota, Konda, Sadara, Lower Metiala leader, or Pota. Man, you want to like him a fine. Of late, as a people, see the reason and can help today because I will run a governor here in the southeast. And when somebody see based on the video name, that's him the chief. Now, don't I consider that can Gagami the national security advisor? Marcia, him to tell me Gamite. I want the relevant authorities like all the southeast governors, the chief security officers of the state in the southeast, the security report on the southeast. I remember in 2013-14, the national security advisor invited me, Sambo Dasuki. Oh, through one of the security gurus in Igbo land who used to reach me. I went. When I had discussed, so we had stormy discussion. We had relevant discussion, lasted for hours, about the southeast. Maybe the petition. See the list. I got you certain questions. You have to convince him why. Oh, is it possible? You have to convince him. You have to convince him. You have to convince these people, security-wise.
You have heard from Uwazirike. Do you think Uwazirike is making sense? Do you think Uwazirike is making a good point in this his line of thought? You can hate him, you can like him, but I'll tell you that Uwazirike is making sense. From my own understanding, he is making a great sense in what he's saying. Every other person from other region have been released without any protocol or procedures. They were released. Why is it that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is different? Why is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being treated in a different form, even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has more rights than those who they were released? The people who they released do not even pass through the court processes. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has passed through the court processes, and yet they are delaying his release. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching me from, it is time for us to stand up and claim our own right. The restoration of independent state of Biafra is the only solution, and there is no going back. It does not matter what they do. It does not matter the deception, the propaganda they bring. We must have to pursue our freedom. It is Biafra or nothing. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move airborne.